Hello, darlings. Thank you for joining me for this impromptu video. I want to say a massive thank you because it's because what's coming up next is all down to you. Because you're purchasing of my affiliate links and stuff. I've had a payout, and they only pay out in £25 increments. I reached the threshold to get that payout, and the first thing I went and bought was this. This is the G Technique sample kit, and the reason being is I wanted some extra products here to help with some group tests that we're going to be doing. So I got this for Christmas. This was the Geon Wash and Clean set. Let me run through what's going to be coming up in the channel because of all the stuff that you've been buying. Let me get this. So starting off with stuff that's in the Geon set and then stuff that's in here as well to kind of do comparisons. Geon Wet Coat, I'm going to do a side-by-side test with the Total Wax Dry and Shine Rinse Wax. Big price difference there. Is there much of a performance difference? Is there a durability difference? The performance difference thing has been tested, I think, quite a lot. The real durability, real world, not just doing multiple washes in a lab setting, actually real world use, how they bead up and stuff. That hasn't been done particularly well, if it has at all. And we've got Geon Tar, so I'm going to put that up against Auto Smart TARDIS, and I believe that there wasn't in this one. That's all right. Bug and Grime, I'm actually just going to review it because I've never used it before, so I just kind of want to see how that goes. Which one was that? Was that Tyre? Oh, the Iron, that's it. Geon Iron, that's going to be an interesting one. So I'm going to put Geon Iron up against Corosol and Garage Therapy Iron Oxide, which they sent me, so thanks very much, Maz. Really appreciate that. And then going over onto the wash side, Restart Wash, that's going to go up against Carb Reset, same sort of product. You've got Bathe Essence, which is going to go up against Built Hamber Auto Wash because they're kind of like the same sort of concentration levels. So it'd be interesting to see if the vast amount more you pay for Bathe Essence is worth it. You've just got Bathe, the original shampoo, so I'm just going to use it, see what I think, and see how that compares to the Built Hamber offering and see if there's any real difference. And then I've got Bathe Plus. Bathe Plus is the one that's enriched with some sort of, I'm going to say ceramic, but it's not really, is it? Product. I'm tempted to try and go and get some Built Hamber Touch On to compare that to. Not 100% sure on that one yet, though. Sorry, with the other one, with that Geon, just Bathe, the other thing I'm going to test that against is the G Wash. So they're premium shampoos, but it'd be interesting to see if they're any good. I might try and tap you up, Maz, to see if you can send me some of the Garage Therapy 1 shampoo, just so I can compare the two. I appreciate if you can't, but I might hit you up anyway and see. And then switching around more to other stuff we've got going on. Specifically, one of the reasons I wanted to get the G Technique stuff, A, they're a good brand, but B, they've got C2 V3 in here, which is their kind of ceramic sealant product. Maybe not ceramic, but it is a sealant product. I'm going to be putting that up against Malco's Epic Ceramic Refresher because that's the one they kind of sent me from all that stuff they sent me a while ago. These two should last about 6 months, but do you know what else I've got? This is very similar, or similar vein of product, Nova Luster. So those three side by side on the bonnet of the car, of the van, I think. I've got in here, I've got Geon's Quick Detailer, so I'm going to put that up against the Garage Therapy one. I did that mini review the other week. I'm interested to see how this one compares to the Garage Therapy, which I thought was largely the best one there. And the more and more I read about it, the better it seems to be revered in the industry that it is one of the best quick detailers. So I'm a bit spoiled there, so that's good. Got a water spot remover here, so I'm going to. I think it's a liquidy spray-on one, as opposed to the Malco one, which was that paste one, which is a bit closer to the Auto Glim. What's the Auto Glim glass polish? So we'll see. Be interesting to give it a go if I find anything that's got some severe water spots. Might be the shower again. I'm not sure. This also has its iron and fallout remover, so this will be in that group test then between the Garage Therapy and the Geon and the Built Hamber. So that's 4 products to do iron fallout removal testing. That'd be pretty cool. It's got a citrus all-purpose cleaner in there, so I'll put it up against Surfex HD and see which comes out well. I guess that's what I was thinking. Might be a sensible thing to do. It's got a citrus foam. I am going to put it up against Auto Foam and the Garage Therapy stuff. It'd be interesting to see how it comes up. It is pH neutral, so it uses more like the citrus element to do the cleaning. From what I've seen, it isn't as potent as the others, but let's see. That one might take a while to review. All of these things might take a while to review, actually, because I want to do multiple tests if possible. That's that stuff. What else is coming up? Well, I want to put Garage Therapy's zero decon shampoo up against my current decon wash, which is Maguire's Wash Plus. So what we're going to do on that is going to do half a car with this, half a car with this, and then I'll do the chemical fallout removal with iron and tar removing products of various sorts, and then I will clay it afterwards with a white Built Hammer soft clay bar, and we'll see which piece of clay is more contaminated. If this gets as close to this without having the abrasives in it, which this one does, that's a real winner, because it doesn't inflict much marring, but it does do a little bit. Forensics Detailing did a good, thorough, more scientific test of that, and they found that it did. Very effective product. I don't mind it marring if you're going to do a bit of polishing. With that said, if you don't introduce anything extra, that's always a good thing. And if you just want to clean and wax your car, then that would be a way better thing than that. And it may still be, that may be the advice, but let's see. Anything else? Oh yeah, I've got, those you might have seen a bit on YouTube or TikTok or whatever at the moment. People are using those massage guns to excite all the dust out of the carpet, and they hoover it up. I've got a Theragun. I am not putting my £200 Theragun into the footwell of a car and getting it caked in dusty crud from your feet. But I've also seen that they've got basically brush heads that will go on your DA. Chemical guys sell one. It's about £15. So I bought that personally. And when I was talking to Adam over at Detailers United, he said, is there anything else you fancy from the catalogue? I saw that they have exactly the same product, a long hair and a short hair one, for about half the price, or a twin pack for about the same price. So I've got that to test and compare against the chemical guy one. That'd be good in a dirty footwell. That'd be pretty good. Garage Therapy Iron Oxide. I'm doing really thorough testing against Built Hammer Auto Wheel and Built Hammer Corosol. The Auto Wheel one, I need to do one more car that's got silver wheels that are really dirty, because I've done a car with silver wheels and two with black ones. The problem is the place, it does show that it's cleaning up, but it's very difficult to see on the black one. So I need one more silver one, or lighter coloured rims anyway, so we can really see the difference. But that's performing very well. I'm then going to do that iron fallout remover test. That's going to just be a one-time, one-shot. Looking for a particularly contaminated white car. I don't seem to have many of those on my books at the moment. It may end up being my GLC, but it's not that heavily contaminated, so we shall see. That could be a good test. I don't know. It might say if it's picking it up or not. We shall see, but I'm going to do my best to try and get another vehicle for that one. Oh yeah, and I guess really the next video that's going to come out. So these are all the things that are going on. I'm going to take some time to do. For example, the 6-month ceramic coatings, not coatings, boosters or sealants. They need to run for about 6 months, right? Now, I'm going to install them on the bonnet. I have had Nova Luster and the Malco on the side of my van for 5 or 6 months. So I am going to be, when I install that, I'll be able to do a quick, this is what it's looked like so far, but now we will be able to do a side-by-side comparison on the bonnet. Yeah, so there's lots and lots of stuff coming up. Hopefully that all sounds interesting. But the next video is going to be, well, it's going to be reviewing and demonstrating a way of getting street-free glass every time. And that's by using ONR as your glass cleaner. It works incredibly well. I wasn't introduced to, I didn't come up with the idea. I was introduced to it by Matt Rowe over at Obsidian Detailing. But what I found is playing with different cloths have yielded different results. They've all been good, but one cloth has been better than anything else, and that is finishing off with this pyramid weave. Can you see that? This pyramid weave glass towel from Detailers United. Now I've been trying it with your waffle weave, your fish scale, and they weren't giving short head and long head ones. It wasn't finishing up as well as this. I think that's a brilliant combination, but I'm going to do a video demonstrating how that compares to the other things I've tried so you can see for yourself. Anyway, there you go. That's what's coming up on the channel, and it's a massive thank you, because if it wasn't for you, I would not have been able to buy this as easily as I have been able to, and therefore I would not be able to do these broader group tests. Thank you very, very much, and I will see you in the next proper video.